all doing well. Today I want to do a very classic look with a red lip, and I'm so excited to do this look. I always love very classic inspired looks, especially Marilyn Monroe inspired makeup. I was wondering if any of you had tried the new Real Techniques brushes. I'm really interested in trying them out, especially the one that's a dupe for the NARS Ita brush. I'm really interested in having a really good contour brush because sometimes I feel like it's a little bit harder to get a good contour with the brushes that I have. And I want to get more brushes as well. I only have like, I would say like 10 brushes or something, which might sound like a lot to some people, but that is like for every step, like blush, bronzer, powder, like all of those together. I only have about 10 or 12 brushes, so I really need to get some more because it's a pain in the butt when I have a dirty brush and then I wash it and then I have to wait, and I really want to do a makeup look if I'm inspired or whatever. It would be nice to have like backup brushes, so I definitely want to get some more. My camera, I have to have it at a certain height because it's temperamental, and my camera stand actually got broken a long time ago when I was doing my blog post, and so one of the legs does not work, so I have to have it at a certain height. So it is much too tall for me, so I have to sit on a pillow. And there's a random fact of the day for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and take this e.l.f. Tone Correcting Powder, which is a translucent powder. I'm going to apply this underneath my eyes just to keep that area really bright. And I'm going to apply some of the powder on top of my eyelids as well, just to make a nice base for the eyeshadows. And after that, I'm going to go in with this Makeup Store blush in Cherry Blossom, which is one of my absolute favorite blushes. It is just such a pretty natural pink, and I feel with the red hair that I have going on, I don't like to have too much blush right now. I just feel like the red is enough color, but I felt like adding blush today, so why not? I'll just add a little bit. Kind of feel like that's too much, so I'm going to blend it out in a second. I'm not digging the peach blush, pink blush, and it's not really the classic look that I'm going for, so I'm going to apply some bronzer just to warm up my skin tone and kind of make this a little bit more neutral looking. I'm taking my Bourjois bronzer. This is also by Paper Babe, and it looks like a chocolate bar, and it's one of the most amazing natural looking bronzers. So if you're looking for something that's going to give you a lot of color, this isn't it, but it's like one of the most natural looking bronzers that you can have. And I just want to add, like I said, kind of more of a peachy tone to this blush. So I'm just applying it all over and applying it on top of the blush. And that's it. And of course I'm also going to apply it onto my temples. And of course, like always, I like to apply just a tiny bit down the center of my nose just to warm up the center of my face. Just because I want to settle the powders just a little bit, I'm going to take this e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. And I actually like to use this quite a bit more often than I show in videos. I always just forget to show it. So I'm going to just spritz it on. And the one thing I don't like about it is that it comes out so heavily. But I definitely do like how it sets my makeup, and when it is summertime, it's really nice to have on the face because it just cools me down. So I'm just patting that on because I want to make sure that my hairs don't stand up on my face, and I like to kind of press it down because it comes out so thick that it makes your face look wet. So I definitely like to push it down with my kabuki brush and just make sure that it blends in nicely to my face. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to apply my eyeshadow primer. This one is by Urban Decay, and I'm just going to apply this all over my eyelids just to make sure that the eyeshadows will stay nicely on top of my eye. And then after that, I'm going to apply my eyebrows just because I don't feel like any look is complete without eyebrows. I'm going to take my BH Blonde Eyebrow Pencil. Yes, I still use the blonde one. I'm not sure if the red is going to be like a forever situation. It's just something that I'm trying out. Alright, so the camera stopped recording and I don't know where it stopped, but basically I was using this palette and I was using the color Sultry, which is a really dark taupey shade. I love these kind of colors for my crease or for all over my eyelid. They're really easy to work with. I'm going to take my brush, tap off the excess. This is a Real Techniques Deluxe crease brush, and as you can see on the other eye, what I basically did is just focus this in the outer area of my eye and my crease. And I'm just going to blend this around. I'm just kind of packing on that color because I want it to be really deep in the outer crease area of my eye. So I'm just going to blend that on. And I'm not obviously taking it in too far. I'm just, like I said, just focusing it in this outer corner. And once there's like nothing left on the brush pretty much, I'm just going to take it and run it along the lash line. So as you can see, there's not really any color going on that part of my eyelid at all. Even if you don't have a really defined crease, this is a really good trick for you guys to do because it will just make your crease a lot more obvious, and it would also open up your eyes if you kind of have smaller eyes. And you don't want to obviously pull it up too much, you just want to focus it in this part of your eye. If you have really small eyes, this is especially really good because you don't want to pull it in too far into the inner corner of your eye, because once you do that, it kind of closes your eyes off a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. angled brush, which I really love if you want to get a defined angle or a precise line. I'm going to take this color Seductive. It's slightly lighter and it has shimmer in it. It has golden shimmer in it. Now I don't want to pack on the color too much, so I'm just barely tapping my brush in there, tapping off the excess. And then what I'm going to do is start from where I have that color in my crease and just start drawing it along my lash line. And like I said, you want to start slowly building up the color. You don't want to go in there too harshly and just pack on the color straight away. So as you can see, I'm just using gentle motion. So I'm just dragging a little bit of it in the inner corner of my eye, just so it looks all connected together, like that. After that, I'm going to take the same angled brush and I'm going to go back into the color Sultry, which is that taupey shade. I'm just going to focus this in the outer corner of my eye. I'm not going to drag it all the way into the inner corner like I usually do because I kind of want to create more of an open eye shape today. Alright, after that I'm actually going to go in with this, which is the Revlon Photo Ready in Pink Rose, which I got from Beatrice Loves Beauty. And I feel like a lot of those shades aren't what I'm looking for in the Nude Tude palette, so I'm going to go for this one just because it's kind of more what I'm looking for. I'm going to use this highlight shade that comes in the palette, which is really pretty. It's like a white shimmery color, and I'm going to pop this underneath, starting right underneath where my highest point of my brow is, just to kind of lift that and make a pop of shimmer right there. So I'm just blending that on right there. And then I'm going to take that same color, just pop it into the inner corner of my eye, just to make my eyes look really bright and wide awake. And then I'm simply going to take that color, and I'm actually going to take my other finger and just blend it into kind of that bronzer shade. So I've got the two shades on my fingers, and I'm just going to lay down them on top of each other in between those two colors on my eyelid. Using my Laura Pro To Go Front of the Line eyeliner. I really like this eyeliner because it gives me a really thin, precise line. So I'm just going to draw this along my lash line. Alright, so I applied these two mascaras, and I don't really like either of them that much. They're okay, but they're a little too natural looking for what I like. I like a little bit more volume and length added to my lashes, and this just doesn't really cut it for me. I decided to add lashes today because I don't really wear lashes that often. I think they are these lashes. Alright, yeah, I think these are the Katy Perry Oh My lashes because anytime I wear them, I get compliments on them that they really open up my eyes and make them pop. Obviously, they aren't realistic lashes. Like, you're not going to look at these lashes and think, oh, those are real eyelashes. But they're just really bold and fun. And I really like them. Like I said, I've used them a bunch of times. And they're still holding up. So I really like them. I'm going to go ahead and apply my red lipstick now. This one is Signature Scarlet. It is one of the elixirs by Maybelline. And I have another tutorial using the pink one, and I'm going to use the purple one soon. So I'm going to apply this, of course, just starting in the center of my lip. And I'm really loving red lipstick with my red hair. I know that might be kind of weird, but I just like kind of pulling the attention to it. So I'm going to pop this on. I definitely think it's something that is very, very bold. I love the lashes though, and I love the red lips. So if you're into this kind of look, if you love something really bold and out there, I would definitely recommend this, and I think it's going to catch a lot of people's attention. I think you're going to get a lot of compliments during the night. If you feel like the lipstick is a little too much, you can definitely go for a nude, or if you feel like the eyelashes are too big and bold, go for a more natural pair. But you can take little tips and tricks from this video and hopefully get inspired for a look that's similar to this. And if you do recreate this look, make sure that you tag me on Instagram or Twitter, and just tag me with the name RayCat90. I would love to see your recreations. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I love y'all, and I'll see you later. Bye!